I'm Elliot Carter, studying industrial design. So I started with a bit of research into the sustainability of cafes and coffee shops and sort of like hospitality industry in Australia, and found a big problem with like single-use paper cup and how people like compared with like reusable cups and the impact that paper cups are having on the environment. So I sort of went in the direction of trying to redesign or make a keep cup that people are going to try and use. The design idea that I'm working with at the moment incorporates a water bottle and a keep cup sort of system. Like the keep cup is like compact, so it can fit in the bottom of the water bottle, and then as kind of like a partnership of items, because people are like forgetting their keep cups, they're not cleaning them, and they're just not being used. So I was figured like everyone has a water bottle, so if it's incorporated with the water bottle, it can be taken around and then it's a bit easier to wash. There's some little details that I'm still trying to figure out in terms of the washing, but the idea is that it's sort of paired up with a water bottle, but still quite slim and like tucks away and doesn't impact the water, basically, and encourages people to bring them along. It was working with, I was a bit stuck on ideas, so went and looked at some like origami and how paper folds, and then went through sort of some different like iterations of the prototyping. This one's like silicon and cardboard, and then this is like a 3D printed model with some foam and like a bag to sort of simulate the environment. But the point of them is that they all collapse, so they're like quite squishy and flexible, but like can stand up and have a bit of like shape and form to them. So that's kind of the idea. Probably the main thing is this is the first time that it's been a solo project in a couple of years. Like all of ID, a lot of it is it's important to have team like skills, but this is my first solo project in a while, and I haven't had an opportunity to do some really high level like detailing and finishing of my design. So the sort of final rendering and detailing of design is something I haven't had a chance to do, so I'm going to be pushing pretty hard for that. It's quite a simple sort of, there's not much like technology involved, so once I figure out how it's going to go together, I'll be able to spend a lot of time in like getting all the details really refined and like a nicely marketable product. Most rewarding has just been like I was a bit stuck and came in like 3 days in a row last week, and it's just like sort of trusting the process and keeping like very explorative in like my iterations and my ideas. But yeah, probably the hardest bit is like staying motivated through last week. Like I was pretty bogged in with some like doubts and like frustrations, and I was trying like all sorts of different sort of ideas, but it's been really rewarding to just like trust. Everyone says it, but like trust the process and just like work through your ideas and like keep sketching and like explore different materials and sort of let those inform your design direction rather than having an idea and making it work. Like really exploring the opportunities that are like present in the workshop, but yeah. I'm not really sure. I haven't really spent much time thinking about what I'm going to do in the future. I've got a big holiday next year, so that's my priority at the moment. But it's definitely, I think there's a lot of opportunity pushing towards sustainability from like industrial designers, and like simple everyday products can make a huge like impact across the globe if they're implemented correctly. So like the sustainability aspects and making like high quality products that people are going to enjoy and use a lot to reduce sort of the wastage is definitely an interesting sort of area to explore in my career. You can check out my page at Elliot Carter Design on Instagram.